Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the organizational meeting of the Peel District School Board. The organizational meeting is an annual meeting pursuant to the Education Act, during which the board will elect its chair and vice chair for the year. On behalf of the Director of Education, I will preside over this meeting until the chair has been elected. I now call this meeting to order. I now invite you, if you are able to, stand for our national anthem and acknowledgement of traditional lands.
The land upon which we work, live, and sustain ourselves is the ancestral and treaty lands of the Michizagig Anishinaabe, also known today as the Mississaugas of the Credit, the rightful caretakers and title holders of this land. We also recognize the rich pre-contact history and relationships which include the Anishinaabe and the Ongwe Hongwe.
Since European contact, this land continues to be home to Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples. As responsible community members, we value the diversity, dignity, and worth of all people.
Colonialism displaced and dispossessed Indigenous peoples of their ancestral land
and continues to deny their basic human rights, dignities, and freedoms.
We are committed to learning true history to reconcile, make reparations, and fulfill our treaty obligations to the original peoples and our collective responsibilities to the lands, water, animals, and each other for future generations.
A motion to approve the agenda. Moved by Trustee Hobbs, second by Trustee Bailey. All in favor? Carried. Are there any declarations of conflict of interest? Seeing none, we will move on to the next item. The next item on the agenda is the election of the chair of the board. Wanted to highlight the main duties of the chair of the board. Chair is the spokesperson regarding any related to the trustees, strategic plan, and director of education. The director of education or designate is the spokesperson regarding operational matters. Chair presides over meetings of the board, conducting meetings in accordance with the procedures and practices of the board and parliamentary procedure. Chair works with the Director of Education and governance officers to establish the agenda for board meetings. Chair ensures that trustees have the information needed for informed discussion of agenda items and decision making. Chair also acts as a liaison between the Board of Trustees and Director of Education. Provides leadership to the board to maintain the board's focus on multi-year strategic plan and the board's mission and vision. To achieve these duties effectively, a chair must have strong leadership abilities, a sense of fairness, be a facilitator, and have experience and knowledge of the system. We now receive nominations for the position of chair of the board. Trustees may nominate themselves. Trustee Cameron.
Thank you. And through you, Associate Director Gill and Chief Operating Officer. It is with pleasure that I nominate Trustee David Green for the position of Chair of the Board of Trustees.
Yes, you have a seconder? Yes, Trustee B. McDonald. Are there any other nominations? Yes, Trustee K. McDonald. Oh, K. McDonald? Oh, no, it's Cole. Okay, Trustee Cole. May I have a motion that the nomination be closed? Trustee Bailey, Trustee, Ramoli. Do you, Trustee Green, accept the nomination? Do you, Trustee Davies? Yes. Sorry about that. Do you, Trustee Davies, accept the nomination?
In the interest of democracy, I will.
All right. So we have two nominations for the chair of the board. Each nominee will be afforded the opportunity to speak for up to 5 minutes regarding their candidacy. So Trustee Davies, I invite you to speak.
Thank you very much. I'd like to open this by saying there are no bad choices here. Many of you sit on committees where I chair, and you know that my chair style is a little different, and that is I speak last, if at all, and I will continue to do that. You also know that for every meeting I go into, I have a script, and from what I hear, I'm okay when I follow my script, and even when I go off script, some say I'm even better. So I will continue to do that. The fact that I'm nominated seems to might lead some to believe that not everyone is comfortable calling, you know, and speaking. And I hope everyone around this horseshoe, no matter how this goes, feels comfortable calling their chair about any particular matter at any given moment and expect a fair answer. The other reason why I would accept this nomination, because it's a huge honor, and this board is a great board, and I consider all of you friends and colleagues, and it would not be in my best interest not to accept a nomination from one of my friends and colleagues. Another reason, you know, I served on something called the Rotary Club of Toronto, and they would pass the chair every year, and it would be a celebration. And, you know, you spent a lot of that time preparing the next. And so I would say if by whatever chance I am elected, whoever is vice chair, be ready. Because whether you feel that this job is a great burden or whether you feel it's a great honor, either way, there are capable people around this table. And whether it's a burden or whether it's an honor, it should be shared. And it should be enjoyed by many people. And that's pretty much all I had to say, except if a reporter does ask me for an opinion of the board, I will ask for 24 hours and I will send out an email to everyone and gather everyone's thoughts and give those thoughts rather than off the top of my head, whatever I'm thinking, because we are a team and it is 12 people. I've always had the acknowledgement that I'm one of 12 voices and all 12 voices must be heard. And if I'm chair, mine will be the last if it is spoken at all. Thank you very much for this incredible honor. Thank you.
So thank you, Trustee Davies. Trustee Green, I invite you to speak.
Thank you, and thank you, Associate Director Gill. First of all, tonight, I want to thank my nominee, Trustee Cameron, my seconder, Trustee Brad McNall. It's an honor for me to be nominated to continue serving as chair of this great board. Tonight, I will not talk about the work that I have done over the last 3 years as chairing this board and the leadership that I have shown to this board and to the community and everything that I do with student-centered and every student matters. And tonight, for me to talk about that would be wrong, because the success that we have accomplished, it belongs to all of us. Because why? We're a team, and when we work as a team, we stand as a team. If we fail as a team. And when we win as a team. So that's why I will not talk about that tonight. What I will talk about is my leadership style and the ability to lead this board and even outside organization. A leader at the school board is not about a title or a power. It's about responsibility, vision, and service. A strong leader in this position must have a deep understanding of the board bylaw, policies, and procedures to ensure that decisions are made with fairness, transparency, and accountability. True leader is about building collaboration and restoring broken relationship. It's required the ability to listen, to consult with stakeholders, to bring people together around a shared purpose. In times of challenge, a strong leader does not lead by emotion, but by principle, making thoughtful and balanced decisions with every student in mind. A true leader also knows when to take ownership for mistake they have made and say, I am sorry. They see the big picture, understand that leader is not about self, but about a team effort. It's not about gratification or to be recognized, but it's a responsibility that you carry the responsibility and courage with wisdom and with humility. Strong leaders know how to make tough decisions and stand by them. They provide stability in uncertain time, inspire confidence, and ensure that the voice of student, parents, staff, and family are respected. When leadership is grounded in integrity, accountability, and student-centered decision-making, the board can fulfill its mission to provide every student with the best opportunity in life and strengthen community service. These qualities I carry on my shoulder each and every single day. And for that, tonight, again, I am thankful and honored. And I ask my trustee colleague this afternoon to allow me to continue this great work we have begun together. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Green. The board for chair will be by secret ballot. The internal audit team will be administering the board. Each of you will be provided with a ballot. Please indicate your vote by writing the name of the trustee you support for the position of chair. The scrutineers will collect the ballots and retire to the Brampton room to count the votes. Once counted, the scrutineers will share the results with me and I will announce them. The ballots should be completed with just one name. If there is more than one name on the ballot, it will be considered spoiled and will not be counted. If there is a spoiled ballot, the tabulation of votes will be based on the total number of unspoiled ballots. To be declared elected, the winning candidate must receive a simple majority, being at least 50% of the vote plus one ballot cast by members. Members may vote for themselves if nominated. In the event there are only two candidates, which is the case on the ballot, if there is a tie, an additional vote will be conducted before drawing the lots. I will now call the vote. Please complete the ballots and it will be collected and counted. Thank you. I'm pleased to announce that Trustee Green has received more than a simple majority of the vote, and here is why elected as chair of the board until the end of the term. Congratulations, Trustee Green. I will now ask our chair of the board to conduct the election of the office of the vice chair and preside over the remainder of the meeting.
Well done there, buddy.
All done. Jeez.
First of all, I will, in my speech, recognize my colleagues for their confidence tonight. But before I go into the agenda, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's been an honor with gratitude to serve this board and to serve you. I believe that I was called to serve, and a servant serve its people. I serve you first and the students of this great board. Thank you. And I want to thank Associate Director Gill for leading this far in terms of this taking on the responsibility of the director while she's away carrying out some board business at this time. So I'm just going to pick up from where Director Gill left off, and the next thing on the agenda is the nomination of vice chair, and individual may nominate themselves. I will just talk a little bit about the role of the vice chair. It's a role that the vice chair works alongside the chair of the board and alongside senior administration to ensure that our strategic goal and vision of this board are carried forward with transparency, confidence, and with every student in mind. If the chair is not available to attend various different meetings and committees and so forth, the vice chair step in. A part of the vice chair role is also to protect the chair in certain things, for instance, to ensure that also, and to hold the chair accountable, to make sure that the chair stay on task, stay on topic, and also focus on the importance of the work of the board itself. So with that said, I am going to be calling this time for nomination for vice chair of the board. Trustee Bailey.
I'd like to nominate Trustee Alves for vice chair.
Okay, all right, Trustee Alves, is there a seconder? Trustee Clark, okay. All right, thank you. All right, is there any other nomination for vice chair? Trustee Cole.
Yep, I'd like to nominate Satpal Johal.
You have a seconder? Trustee Cameron, okay. All right, okay, so any other nomination? I'm not seeing any other nominations. So we have 2 nominations at this time for vice chair of the board, and it is Trustee Satpal Johal and Trustee Lucas Halls. Again, as we all did for the chair position, I'm going to ask Trustee to take your ballot, and your ballot you are going to, and you're going to take your ballot when directed to do so, and you will mark 1 name on the ballot for vice chair. But before you do that, I'm going to ask for a motion to close nomination. Trustee Davies, Trustee Promoli. All those in favor? Carries. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to take your ballots and you will write. Yeah, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, all right, okay. Before I go there, yes, thank you for that. Trying to run a little bit too fast. I'm gonna I'm gonna ask first, Trustee Johal, do you accept the nomination? Trustee House, do you accept? Okay. All right. So at this time, just as the chair, did, you both got 5 minutes to speak, and I will turn to Trustee Johal right beside me first. You got up to 5 minutes to speak.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair Green, for this opportunity. And good evening, trustees. It has been an honor to serve as Vice Chair of Peel District School Board, and I'm honored to accept the nomination for another term. Thank you, Trustee Cole and Trustee Cameron, for moving my nomination. Over the past 2 years, I have had the privilege of working alongside Chair Green, Dr. Sroop, their senior team, and trustees. I deeply value the dedication it takes to move our board business forward in service of students, families, staff, and the communities. My top priority is to keep board united as a team that is ready to serve in our students' best interest. As we continue our collective work guided by the multi-year strategic plan, our priorities such as student achievement, well-being, safety, diversity, equity, inclusion, and community engagement remain central to everything we do. I commit to working diligently for the success of our strategic plan. I will continue to work with Chair Green, Dr. Sroop, her senior team, and trustees. I will continue to champion our board, administration, schools, and the residents. Trustees, you can count on me to be present, helpful, and to engage with everyone in a respectful manner. I look forward to working together for the greater good of our board, students, their families, staff members, and our people. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Sapal. Trustee House.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Through you. Good evening, fellow board members, educators, parents, and community partners. It is truly an honor to accept the nomination to serve as vice chair of this school board. And thank you, a special thank you to those who have nominated me, Trustee Bailey, Trustee Clark. I am humbled by the confidence you have placed in me, and I recognize the responsibility that comes with this role. Over the past 3 years at this board table, I have seen firsthand the tremendous work that our chair has undertaken each day to guide and support the important decisions before us. I am committed to ensuring the work of our chair, our staff, and this board continues with stability, collaboration, and purpose. I also understand the obligations of the vice chair role. That is why I have taken every opportunity to deepen my understanding of good governance, engage in professional development, and have studied our bylaws and procedures with intention. My goal has always been to be ready to contribute meaningfully and to help this board operate at the highest standard in the province. At the heart of this work are our students. Every policy we review, every motion we debate, and every decision we make must center student achievement, well-being, and equitable outcomes. As vice chair, I will champion decisions that support strong learning environments, remove barriers to success, and ensure every student has the opportunity to thrive. If entrusted with this role, I pledge to support our chair, collaborate with each member of this board, and uphold the principles of transparency, integrity, and accountability. The vice chair position is one of service and stewardship, being prepared, being present, and being committed to the success of all students across our system. Thank you again for this nomination and for your trust. I look forward to serving alongside each of you with dedication, respect, and a shared commitment to building a stronger future for our students. Thanks.
Okay, all right. So you have your ballot in front of you. So again, you're going to take your ballot and you're going to mark one name on your ballot, and our scrutineer will come around and pick them up. Trustees, I would like to take the time to congratulate Trustee Lucas as Vice Chair of this board. And I'm going to move to the next item on the agenda, is the Vice Chair remarks.
Thank you, Chair. Through you, this is a great honor. I'm grateful to each and everyone at the table, and I'm grateful to former Vice Chair Sapal Singh Johal for his contributions and the great work that he gave this board for the years that he served as Vice Chair. And I'm glad that he put his name forward. I think that it's an important part of democracy, and a certain level of respect needs to be had for everyone who puts their name forward. I will do everything that I can to ensure the continuity of success for our board, student achievement, and that the chair has the support that he needs to continue to guide us in our path forward and support of our multi-year strategic plan. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone. I'm truly grateful. I'm humbled for the opportunity.
Thank you. Before I make my remarks, I truly want to take the time to recognize and say thank you to Trustee Satpal Johal, who has been my Vice Chair for the last 2 years, who has worked diligently alongside me. Many challenges. It's been, I would say, not a too smooth year. Johal has always been there to support me. However, this work will continue, and we'll continue to build relationship and collaboration together. And I tip my hat to you and say thank you. It is truly with honor to stand before you tonight to continue as chair of this board. I want to begin by expressing my gratitude to my fellow trustees, our director, our associate directors, and to the entire leadership team for the confidence you have placed in me. This board have carried a proud history of serving students, providing impact and resilience. As I continue in this role, I am deeply aware that I am building on the foundation laid out by our strategic plan. This roadmap has brought us to where we are today, and I intend to carry that legacy forward with integrity and purpose. Together, we will work together as a team. We'll build on this legacy with every student in mind, and that no students are left behind. Every student matters. Doesn't matter what walk of life they are from. Every student matters. These are uncertain times for trustees across the province. However, we will not let that deter us from the amazing work we began 3 years ago. Together, we will move forward with every student in mind, working alongside our federation, unions, and community. We will continue to advocate for fair funding for students and staff in Peel, with special focus and supporting our special needs students and marginalized students, especially our Black and Indigenous students. The work of a school board is about partnership. Our responsibility is to ensure that students are provided with the best opportunity in life. That means calling on the government to partner with us, to work alongside us, not to create division. We must amplify the voice of our students, parents, and show our community that we are stronger together than apart. For Peel to continue this great work we have started, this board must be funded equitable. With proper funding, we can hire educational assistant, teaching assistant,
a custodian, you name it. People who truly makes a difference in our classroom each and every day for our students. As we look ahead, we know there is a lot of work to be done. This includes ensuring that we continue to build collaboration, consult with our stakeholder, and the many opportunities outlined in our multi-year strategic plan. We must also complete the Director 360 over the next few months and oversee the hiring of a new director and carefully manage a balanced budget to ensure that our balanced budget for 2026 to 2027 is balanced. So to do that, we will work with Associate Director Gill and the team in the finance department to ensure that that's carried out, to show each and every one that this board is responsible. And we believe in running a board that is fiscally and responsible, and that we do everything that we do, every dollar that we spend it with our student in mind. We will prioritize to make sure that our classrooms are funded properly and the right tools are in place to give every student an opportunity to succeed in life. This is a call to action to my colleague. This is not time to divide us. Let us seize this moment to come together, create an environment that inspires, empower all around us. We must ensure that students, staff, and family, and the broader community are united in purpose. I believe that leadership is not about one person, but it's about a collective effort. Together, we will face challenges, but we will seize every opportunity to write the next chapter of growth for this great school board. I am excited once again to work alongside each of you, and I welcome ideas as we move forward. Let us be energized. Let us be committed. Let us move forward with confidence, knowing that the work we do here at this table will affect every student. But we will ensure that everything that we do, students first, student first, student first, every time. Thank you. And once again, thank you to my colleagues and each and everyone for your support. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, can I have a move receipt? Trustee Clark and Trustee Hobbs move receipt of the vice chair and the chair comments. Okay, all those in favor? Carried. Thank you. All right, at this time, we are gonna adjourn to the Brampton room to select a few committees that needs people on them to move forward. So we'll move to the Brampton room, and then we will, at the end of that, we will come back out here to approve those committees, right? So if you need 2 minutes, take 2 minutes, but we meet in Brampton room right away. All right, I think we got everything up. Do I need to read everything, or everybody can see the various, everybody's good? All right, good. All right. In front of you is the committee for 2024-25, leading into 2026. It's in front of you, and I think it's a good slate of folks. It's going to be working hard together. So I'm going to ask Trustee Cameron and down here, Trustee K. McDonald, to put this on the floor for me. Anybody have any questions, concerns? I'm seeing none. All those in favor? Carries. Thank you. Beautiful. Awesome. I want to congratulate each and every one tonight. This was a great job. I also want to thank our auditors who was here tallying up the vote for us, our student trustee, our governance officer, our communication manager, staff, superintendent that is here tonight, and those that are watching online. Thank you for your continual support. And we, this board collectively, we look forward working with you, ensuring that we continue to work to ensure that our students are provided every single opportunity to succeed in life, and not just about today or tomorrow, but now. We're going to provide them with the best tool. So we will continue to work collaboratively with our director and the senior administration to ensure that work in our community, to make sure that work is done. So thank you, thank you. Who I didn't call on tonight, Trustee Bailey and Trustee Johal is going to move adjournment for me. All those in favor? All right, meeting adjourned. And don't forget, 1 week from today, we have another board meeting right here. Okay? Thank you. Have a good night.